I have been thinking a lot lately about who would I be. I've been thinking a lot about, who am I without all the society-based labels and things that we're told, or the skills that you gain, but who actually am I and what am I actually passionate about? Because I feel like um, I've studied, I've read a lot, I've done lots of different things, but everything, all the knowledge that I've gained and that I am interested in and that I've got, I don't want to do any of the mainstream jobs that are available for them. And I think a lot about, well, where is my place? What actually is my purpose? Like, what is my message? Like, what am I? Do you mind? What am I actually doing? How am I gonna? I know I want to help people and share all the knowledge that I've gained and, help people live a more, and myself, live a more natural, healthy life that doesn't need all the materials and lots of money and all these bottles and pills or prescriptions and and to share all that knowledge and build habits and have a better life, a more natural, simple life. And I just think about how do all my skills amalgamate into like how to share them, what to share, how to get that message across, and what's my real purpose. And this, you could look at 100 different things or videos on how to work that out, and you could just get lost. But today, during Pilates, I was thinking about who would I be and how would I act if I was living my most authentic life? If I was being my most authentic self, how can I, be 100% truthful and 100% authentic and 100% how I feel and do 100% what I want to do? And it's not about then just, being lazy and giving in to temptation and eating junk food and binging whatever, It's not that. It's like, who would you be if you were your natural kind of childlike self, 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 but as an adult, like, how can you share? Like, there's something about authenticity and being able, better being able to get your message across. Like, how could that amalgamate into something way that I could actually help people and do, what I'm passionate about? And for me, it would be, being more playful, being outside more, sharing how I feel about things, sharing things that I've learned, but in a more relaxed, open, non-judgmental, non-forceful way. I can just see the lines and the crease in my head. um, and that's why I like YouTube, and I think YouTube is a good platform because it's the biggest search engine after Google, and it's mainly sharing individuals' thoughts and feelings and skills and knowledge, and not run by corporations and monopolies, and even though it's owned by one. But we need that, it's the freedom of speech and getting that across. um, so But I'm just wondering how do I share that? How do I do that in the most authentic way for me, but in the most helpful way for everybody else? And who am I, you know? How do I who would I be if I wasn't, putting on all these layers, to go out into the world? Like, you put on your clothes that are appropriate for work, you put on your makeup, you tie your hair back in a way that's appropriate for work, and you look, semi-professional, and you speak in a certain way and you hold back in a certain way. And, who would I be if I didn't do that? And I think, you know, a lot of people are worried that, oh no, I'd lose my job, I'd get in trouble. And a lot of places you would. But can I create a life? Can I create a career of some sort that where I can actually do that? That's what I'm wondering. That's what I want to find out. Like, why not? Let's try it. Like, I have studied, and then never gone into the mainstream societal job that you're meant to get after that. I wanted to study. I wanted to know the knowledge. I wanted to learn. I wanted to be in an environment of curiosity, but I then didn't want to go into a black and white box institution job or society job or whatever, and then just be told what to do. And I'm super flaky. I go back and forth, and I do lots of different things, and I am impulsive sometimes, and then I'll be thinking something in the back of my head, and I'll switch lanes, and then I'll make something really cool, and or I'll be really creative, or but that has lots of benefits, and that I want that, that is who I am, and we're always going to be growing and improving, and it's not, but I don't think that's a bad thing. I want a life and a job where all of those things are allowed, and I can follow that creativeness and try different things, and that's who I am, and I'm not going to try and stop it. I'm not going to try and be someone else. I'm not going to try and suppress it. I'm going to use it for the better and try to and follow that and see where it leads me, and grow in that way, like in the natural way my body learns and expresses and grows. And what if we could do that? And what if you could build a life around that, rather than every day you're going out trying to, I know I can't do this and I can't do that, and I have to do what I'm told, and I have to stay for this long, and I have to, I don't want to do that. Everyone's so different, and that's just one very restricted model, and some maybe that fits some people, but yeah. So why not try? Why not try a different way, a different path? I get so much freedom from smashing everything, changing everything, mashing everything up, and just starting again and trying an unconventional way. And I don't know what I'm doing. And I have done jobs that I don't like. And there's a lot of finding out what you don't want to do. But that's good. That's okay. And maybe it doesn't fit the normal model of you have to stay in one job for however many years. But the world is changing, and we're changing, and we're in a process of becoming and raising consciousness. And why are we still listening and following this old-fashioned way of schooling and working? And so yeah, we're gonna smash it up. We're gonna try something different, and I'm gonna try and share that journey. And there's gonna be ups and there's gonna be downs. There's gonna be a lot of highs and a lot of lows, and but why not? Why not try? Why not risk it? Why not be more adventurous and more curious? And I don't want to shut down all of those things. I want to follow it. I want to listen to it. I want to go into it. I want to lean into it. Um, so let's do it. That's just my thoughts on a Monday morning.